I've learned a lot in terms of what I want, and I felt like I was growing for the sake of growing before, and I don't know, large portfolios have large portfolio problems.
Right. True.
So I got 100 and some units. When it gets hot, I have to replace like 10 HVACs, not one, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've got, and so I just started to realize that, and I think people need to really truly understand like what their goals are. Like, what are you really doing this for? Like, what do you want at the end of the day? Like, what's that freedom look like for you? For me, the first phase was I wanted to get out of my 9 to 5. I wanted to get my wife out of her 9 to 5. And so we achieved that after a few years, right? And so I had 2 kids, after I got started. And I'm older, right? So I say that I'm older now. A lot of people, because of podcasts like this and the
Yeah.
popularity and access to information, like people are starting to do this business at a much younger age, right? This was always just an old white guy business, right? But now it's a young everybody business, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's like into real estate. And so like I've got young kids. I'm 40. I just turned 44. And so I'm like, I want to be able to hang out with them, and I want to be able to pass something on to them. And so having a portfolio of 300 units, I don't know that that was like necessarily what I wanted to. How long was it going to take me to get there? And then
Right.
when do I start paying those things off? Like I don't want to be 70 trying to pay off these assets so that my kids can take them over. Like I want to be able to enjoy life with them. And so I kind of shifted focus. And so I'm not buying a ton more rentals. Don't get me wrong. You send me a good rental in a great neighborhood, I'm probably going to buy it,
Yeah.
right? But I'm not trying to aggressively grow my portfolio
Yeah.
anymore. The focus has been now. So here's my plan. My
Yeah.
plan is now that I've got a portfolio size that I like, right? I'm looking at my assets and I'm selling the ones that I don't really love, either because of their performance or just because of where they are. Maybe they're too far away. And I'll sell those. I'll get to the manageable portfolio size, and then we're paying off assets. Like I'm looking at paying off one of my houses like next week.
Yeah.
That'll be my first free and clear one of my
Yeah.
portfolio. And so I flip houses because the house flipping generates cash faster than $100 a month on a rental property, right?
Right.
And so we live off the flip money. And so the plan is we'll take the flip profits, we'll live off of that, and then we'll pay off the portfolio, obviously one house at a time. And at some point, I'm not going to want to flip houses anymore either. And so if I can flip houses, pay off assets, the more assets I pay off, the more cash flow it produces, the less house flips I need to do. So I can taper down on the house flips as I pay off more assets. And then at some point I'll be sitting around with 50, 60 free and clear real estate, houses or
Amazing.
multifamilies. And then I can truly do what I want. And if what I want is to go do it again, I'll go do it again. But I
Right.
need to if you've got debt on your properties, you don't own them. The bank owns them.
Right.
Like, yeah, I could say I got 100 doors, but the bank could take those if they want to.
Yeah.
Right. So you've got to get to a point where you're protecting what it is that you own.